In this video, we're going to write the equation of the line that goes through 2 points, and we're going to write it in standard form. Okay, so 2 points I'm working with here are 5, -2, and -1, -3. Now, whenever you try to write anything when you're given 2 points in whichever form the teacher asks you to, usually the first thing you want to do is to find the slope that goes through those 2 points. If you remember, our slope formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So if you need to, you can pause the video here and watch and see how I put those different points in to get a slope of 1/6, okay? Otherwise, if you know how to do that, we're gonna take this slope now and we're gonna use the easier of those 2 points, which, I don't know, I like to work with maybe the smaller numbers, so I might say -1, -3, but either one will work. It'll all give you the same answer. Anyway, now that I have a point and a slope, I'm going to write this in point-slope form, which is y minus y1 equals a slope times x minus x1. Now you're probably like, I thought we were writing this in standard form. Well, we are, but look what we're given. We're given a point and a slope, and typically the name of what you're given is the equation you write in. Point-slope form, right? So if I plug those things in, we can get an equation and eventually transition it to get into standard form. Let's try it. This one is going to be y minus my y1. If I think x1, y1, it's going to be y minus a -3, which is y plus 3, equals the slope that I found from earlier, 1/6, times x minus my x1 is a -1, x minus -1 is x plus 1. All right. Now, I'm also going to use my standard form checklist to help me out. So once you've written it maybe this far, you want to start to get kind of rid of some of these things. First off, I want to get rid of all of my fractions. And in this problem, I'm going to multiply the entire equation by the denominator of this fraction, which is 6. And I'm going to distribute in. You have to be a little bit careful on this side. This is all one term. So when I distribute the 6th over there, you have to just multiply it by this first, or this number in front. But anyway, let's distribute to everything. 6 times y is 6y. 6 times 3 is 18. And then again, on this side, 6 if we multiply and divide by 6, those will cancel. Leave me with just a 1 times that same quantity, x plus 1. So again, what I mean by that is you only distribute to this part, that quantity stays the same, because it's all one term. All right, let's distribute this 1 in, and we'll have 6y plus 18 equals just x plus 1. Oops, you don't need the parentheses anymore. X plus 1. I'm going to move the 18 to the other side. That's going to give me 6y equals x minus 17. Okay, so I no longer have fractions. The next thing I need to focus on is getting my x and y on the same side. Right now, this is just a positive x, so I need to move it over to the other side because it's with this number. I want the x and y to be together. So I'm going to subtract x, leaving me with -x plus 6y equals -17. Normally you write the x term first when the x and y are on the same side. All right, so that's good. The last thing I need is that my x term needs to be positive. So I'm going to multiply this entire thing by a -1, and what that'll do is switch all my signs in here to become positive x minus 6y equals positive 17. Now that everything in my checklist is accounted for, this x minus 6y equals 17 is the standard form of the equation of the line that goes through those 2 points. So we start with 2 points, and eventually we got it to standard form.